Let's watch Jared crash.
What? I mean, I can look.
Basically, don't say a lot of racist things because he's streaming.
Oh.
Which is... Oh, like all the time?
On the regular?
Yeah.
Boy, howdy, were we ever?
Yeah, that's up, all right.
There you go. You just ruined your career. Good job.
Yeah.
Oh, you just used his name too. Ah, fuck.
Oh, now we're screwed. Listen, for the
I'm
stupid
sorry,
shit
Joe Biden.
For the stupid shit that's been said during D&D games, I'm sure the world is... I mean, all 20 of them that I've ever watched, and I'm 14 of them.
I love the quirks that you could end up with as a Shadow Sorcerer. You blinked once last week.
Oh.
Yeah, like you just never blink.
There's like 6 different things, and then you roll I guess you roll a d6 to get whatever one, or I guess I can pick one too.
You just pick them, or you can just not have any of them. They just put that in there for RP. I think a lot of D&D players are like really bigger. Like they're much bigger on RP than they are on like just straight combat mechanics.
See, and that's a new thing for me. I like coming from 3.5 where it's so crunchy, right? Everybody was really invested in the combat and that system. And you come to this and it's a lot more, I'm gonna be a whatever so that I can do whatever. And it's like, well, okay, that's weird. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed RPing with Aisha, right? Raising a pupil, as it were, because that's something I'm very comfortable with. Well, you know, get her blooded early. Get her blooded early, and then she's not horrified by the horrors that are going to thwart her throughout her poor little life. If she lives long enough, in fact, to endure these horrors. But I think we left her in the very best spot we could, so. I don't know, you said 8-year-old girl, I thought of my 8-year-old niece, and I was like, yeah, awesome. Let's go on an adventure, Jossie.
So apparently Cammy is dominating Street Fighter V tournaments. Apparently she was just on the outside of top tier, and you'd still see people playing her in tournaments and stuff, but she was just outside of the realm of top tier, and then they ended up doing like a wave of nerfs to all of the people who were in the top tier, and now she's just like, you know, completely taken over because of those. I don't know what this is. I just heard this from one of the guys at work who actually watches like the tournaments on live stream and stuff. Oh, I know, 100%. Yeah. What? Like when Hearthstone was first released, like I was really deep into the depths of Magic cards and tournaments and stuff, right? So I was like, oh well, here's a new card game that, you know, people are starting to play. And I was like, I could probably figure this out. This shouldn't be too hard. Sure enough, I ended up getting like all the way up to rank 4 with my Control Paladin, just because I was like, well, here's a bunch of big easy shit. and all these cards seemed strong, and I just put everything together, and I was just crushing fools. Just because I was like, well, I know rough amounts of how cards are supposed to work, and then I looked in metas later, and like that type of deck was nowhere, and yet I was destroying with it into like a really high faction of tier, you know. I wasn't like legend or anything like that, but I was still way up there. Okay. Yeah. Now, why would you do that? Me.
And there goes Marty again. And here he is again.
Fellas, real quick, I'm gonna bounce out of Discord because, well, Langdon.
Yeah, because Langdon.
Yeah. So I just had one question. Jared, would I be able to listen to a session or watch it? Well, I guess if you're streaming, that's perfect. Never mind, I'm an idiot. I could just watch the stream. Perfect. Wicked. Well, you guys have a good night, and I will chat with you soon.
Yeah, man.
Okay, later.
Take her easy.
Yeah. I agree there. I was basically following along with him. I think I was kind of, you know, secondary on that because I kind of liked that. I didn't really give too much of a shit about the Empire, but because I was so heavily invested in what Lothrodal was doing himself, you know, with how steadfast he was in on that, I was kind of following along with that myself and just, hey. Also, I put, you know, that I am the protector of true royalty as a title. So, you know, if the Empire is about, you know, the royalty, then, I mean, sure. I may need to have a look at your world map. There wasn't. I actually looked at that when I was writing it. There isn't a handout. There is one for the beliefs, yes, but I don't think so. Is there? I know there was a beliefs handout, for sure. Yes. Okay. Yeah, if you've got a map or whatever, I'll look. Ideally somewhere in the grasslands, right? Like... No, of course. It would be probably something not huge, but somewhere where they would at least have a wizard's study, because she is studying to be a wizard.
Isn't that girl we saved way back when? Wait, that little girl we rescued from the sewer? What about her brother? awesome. We saved the heir to the Empire.
Yeah, we sure did.
Go us.
The actual heir to the throne, yeah. Yeah.
Of course, possibly the bad guy.
Why would it be anything else? So a quick like intro to our party. The fighter that I rolled up is Ryle Datris. He's a cocky bastard he's the hero. Like I took the folk hero background, and basically there was some dick lord who was like, you know, challenging everyone in combat and saying, haha, I'm the best and I'm better at everything than everybody. And Ryle beat him in, you know, a duel competition that he put up. And, you know, ever since then, everyone loves him. Everyone in the area, you know, he's known as the hero of the grasslands because he saved all the people from their, you know, from the tyrant that was that asshole. And since then, he's kind of been living on his own legend, acting way bigger than his britches. But
Oh, right, okay. What? Those bastards! Yeah, there's gonna have to be some retconning and figuring out of shit.
carpal tunnel to the max.